Hola, good people. Oh no, did he freeze already? Well, welcome.
Well, 2014 started with the dreams and aspirations of trying to make it to July 21st.
Well, we haven't even made it 5 minutes into the broadcast, and we're already having technical difficulties on one side. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the late night edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show, A7FL recap show. To where today it started off with 4. There was 4, and now there's 2. As you can see in my comments, we have the BIC versus Insomniacs. And for those that are just now joining us, if you know anything about this show, my co-hosts tend to have internet issues. So you're going to see this ugly mug for a little bit until he comes in here. So thank you guys for chiming in, and hopefully we'll get a couple of guests on, and we'll sit here and get going and talk about what we saw today, or what I saw and heard, because I only got to see a little bit of the first game. And as my co-host makes his return. So, yeah. Go ahead. Lead the way, sir.
It was choppy. It was choppy during the broadcast, and now I come back home, and then this crap happens again as usual. As I was trying to say before, I was rudely interrupted by technology. 24 teams had the dreams and aspirations of getting to Asbury Park, New Jersey, and now the 24 has become 2, as it will be the Trenton BIC taking on the Las Vegas Insomniacs in the Natty for the championship, and more importantly, 25,000 racks, as the Insomniacs look to go back to back in the BIC, trying to win their first title since 2022. And oddly enough, why you want to come on, Zelly? Which we're not opposed to that, but Zelly, was you at the game tonight? Was you on the Insomniac sideline? Because I know you were very active in the chat during the broadcast, to which we apologize for the choppiness on the feed. It was extremely hot, needless to say, at Matter Academy. So there were some issues. We apologize for that. But
yeah, there was some pissed off people in the chat. I can tell you that.
Well, can't please everybody, as my grandfather used to say. But here's an ironic twist. You did say that. You said that all week, and you were that plus 16. So,
as Denzel Daniel just said, I told y'all Insomniacs by at least 14 points. Yes.
You were off by 6, or they gave you that plus 6. But anyhow, here's the ironic twist about yesterday that took place in Asbury Park and in Las Vegas. The BIC scored 56. The Insomniacs scored 56.
Interesting.
So there, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Um, Momentarily, we will be joined by the head of officiating, Will Franklin. He will come on. God bless him for staying up as it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning back east, as he did be the white cap for the BIC and the Insomniacs. We will also be joined momentarily by Flash Media Sports and Mel Carey, which shout out to him and his crew all season long, dealing with unique situations. Folks, I just have to say this. I tried saying this on the air, but apparently the screen went to black as my co-host pointed that out to me. Um, but the camera views that you saw, folks, keep this in mind. The main camera was hanging from a ladder. Um, where we were at, there was no press box booth, so sometimes me, Chris, and Scott are literally like standing up trying to see where the ball is spotted and where the defenders get you because you're on a level that is not easy to get to.
Well, again, as technology decides to take a dump on my co-host, as Denzel comes in and says, "Okay, I'll leave on that note." Laughing out loud, that man is terrible as a ref, not a person. Thank you for coming and clearing that up. But interesting fact that my co-host said before he decided to leave again. Both winning teams scored 56 points. Now, would that mean anything when they play each other in 2 weeks? Who knows? Um, both games, I think you would expect it more out of both games, a little bit more. But BIC just came with a very tenacious game plan. They were not messing around. They started quick. The U was in the game for a little bit, but I just don't know what happened towards the end. Again, from Denzel, and tell our Warriors we need a big man. We love you too. But on the side note, from A7, they do need to get a big man to go along with everything else that they added besides losing Clay. So a big man would be nice. I would definitely love if they got a big man. So we'll definitely hang a start on that one for sure. But getting back into the first game before we get joined by Dub whenever his internet decides to let him come back in, if it allows him to. So I might be riding solo for a little bit. So we do thank you for chiming in and listening to me ramble for a second or two. But in the first game, it seemed like the U had their chance. Both defenses were doing playing well. I think the end of the first quarter, the score was 6-0. And then it started to ramp up a little bit in the second quarter towards the second half. It for the U, I don't know. Was it not having Huff in the lineup? Did that make a big difference? But Moon is not no slouch of a quarterback himself. A lot of nice passes he threw. The score, I guess, wouldn't dictate how the outcome of the game was because it didn't get out of hand until maybe like the end of the third, toward the beginning of the fourth quarter, where the BIC started to put their will on them. The running game just got real heavy, and then the turnover started to amount for the U, and BIC just took advantage, and that's how saw how that came out a little bit. It was man, that game was tough. Anybody need to chime in on anything what they saw in the first game with BIC and the U? The commentary from Big Rob, Corey Hammond, and Matt Ryan was just tremendous. I don't know how Matt comes up with some of the things he says. Mr. Hamilton, Scott joins in. Congratulations, brother, on the dub, man. You guys came in and did what you guys said you were going to do. And that was tremendous performance today, man. Good game. As we bring in back Dub. So, as you were.
I'm trying to be nice right now. And Scotty, let me be the first to apologize. Apparently, the feed went black when I was interviewing you and Coach. So, if you want to come on and redo the interview on this show, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know and we'll send you the link. As he says, the all fat dudes at quarterback, that's not happening with us. I appreciate that. Well, I will say this in regards. I will say this in regards to the UNBIC. It seemed like they made the move to put Butler in a quarterback just a little bit too late. If they would have done it earlier, who knows what could have happened. But at the end of the day, and that's fine. That's fine. We certainly be with the wife. But again, congratulations.
Congratulations, Scooter. Great performance out there today, man.
And good luck against
Love watching
the
you play football, brother.
And good luck against the BIC in 2 weeks in New Jersey. But the main thing is the main thing that we have to take away from what happened between the U and the BIC is very simple. You can't turn the ball over 5 times and expect to win. Brother
chimes in,
we shall see. We got 2 weeks to dissect and go through all the superlatives. So we shall see.
But you know the good thing about this, though? Everybody can sit here and talk to their faces turn blue, but you still have to get out there on that field and perform.
Absolutely.
So I love all the banter and going back and forth. We can sit here and you can say anything that you want, but you still got to get out there and play that game. And so continue to banter. I love it, but let's just all just know that you still got to strap up and play that game. And it's not over till 000. So
it's an intriguing match. It's an intriguing matchup because we always kept talking about the what if. Well, yes. The what if is finally now about to happen on July 21st with the BIC and the Insomniacs.
This is what everybody wanted, correct?
It's one of the
It's one of the
matchups talked about, and now it's going to happen. One thing is for certain, I can guarantee you the Insomniacs are not going to travel light. Most, if not all of the roster is going to be there. So depth is not going to be. These are 2 teams that have a lot of depth. So this is going to be the ultimate chess match. But back to the UMBIC, it just seemed like once they put Butler in, they did some things, but it just seems like once the U got close, they got within 10, they got within 9. It just seems like once they got in between that 6 to 10 point range, it just seems like the BIC had a big play. Pac Money had 2 big throw returns for touchdowns that killed the momentum, that killed any kind of momentum the U was trying to get. And then, of course, Sterry goes over the top to Ashante Worthy, and then that's always, trouble for opposing defenses. But Courage Mosey ran the ball hard, was just hard to stop. When they needed a big play, Courage got the big runs on first down. So it's a very.
But did it have this kind of feeling too when the U put something together? BIC punched them right back in the mouth, and they just stopped every momentum that the U were trying to put together. It just seemed like the BIC had an answer for everything the U was throwing out there.
Well, not just that. Also, just like the Heist did against the U dropped some balls they should have caught, and that seemed to be a pattern in both games. Was a lot of drop passes to which both teams normally would make.
It was putting it on the money too.
Yeah,
it wasn't like it was a difficult that a couple of passes you had to make adjustments, but a lot of passes were in stride. Hit them in your hands. All you got to do, just like you said, help the quarterback out.
Yeah, definitely got to help the quarterback out. But at the end of the day, the BIC were on a mission because, as we know, last season there was no New Jersey representation in the national championship game. It was Las Vegas versus Florida. So obviously, New Jersey is trying to once again regain the crown that they have not had in 2 seasons, not since 2022 when the BIC last won their championship. So obviously, there's that. Obviously, there's the Trey Robinson factor. I mean, some can call
Yes.
this the Trey Robinson Bowl, as of course Trey was on the Insomniacs last season when they won the Natty against the Nightcrawlers. He's again playing for the BIC, so there's that. There's that superlative. Um, there's just a lot of intriguing things that you can talk about involving the BIC and the Insomniacs. But like I said, we we have 13 days to dissect this and talk about this. I know the 3-on-1 is going to do their part in talking about it. I know the other side of the ball is going to be talking about it. I know the Parlay podcast with Woody and Jay up there in Florida, they're going to talk about it and dissect it. So there's going to be a whole lot of dissecting of this
And
matchup for the next 13 days.
We definitely might have to make the special daytime edition on my off day to do our little rendition of talking about this game, put it together.
Maybe possibly get either Rob or Corey A. Smith or not both of them to come on the show and talk about their thoughts on this matchup.
I would love to talk to Big Rob. I don't think has he been on our show? I can't recall.
He has not. He has not. No.
Okay. I would love to sit and talk A7 with Big Rob, man. That would be let's put that together.
Well,
you already know. Corey can come on the show, but Corey gonna have to take it easy, man. This is our show, not his show.
Well, Corey is never at a loss for words, but
without a shadow of a doubt, we love Corey.
But certainly our best wishes to Rob, Corey, and Matt as they will be on the call for the title game on July the 21st. And coming to you live from Wolfgang Pucks, as that's in the background. Looks like he's catching a midnight snack. Hardest working man in sports, the one, the only, Mr. Mel Carey is. Looks like he's eating something. Yes, coming to you from Wolfgang. Looks like you're in the airport.
I am. Yeah, I flew this time, bro.
Oh, you flew this time? Okay, all right. So,
smart man on that one.
What time is your flight heading out, sir?
My flight is actually it's at 9:00 in the morning, so I'm gonna be at the airport for a minute.
Oh, yeah. So you're camping out at the airport. Well, you definitely have the chance to get a nap in. But once again, folks, I just want to say Mel Carey does a lot of things, but I really want people to understand. Some people this past season were talking about, why does the camera angle suck? It's not the fact that it didn't suck. Where we were doing our games at this past season, there was no press box, there was no actual booth, as we've come accustomed to being at Bonanza Live the last several seasons. So Mel, being who he is, along with the production crew, as mentioned on the air, in Pierre and Mr. Mel and Dale and Jalen and Amir and all those guys, the main camera was literally hanging up there on a ladder. and not to mention
I've seen it with my own eyes too.
And shout out to Jeremiah Reeves for also being on the field camera along with Mel. So what these guys did to give you the views that you saw, it takes a lot of work into doing this, and doing this in the ridiculous heat at 9 o'clock at night, and still give you the views that they give you. I really want you guys to understand just how hard they work to try to put together and give you the views that you see on TV when we bring you these games in the A7FL. So I definitely, as I did in the broadcast, and I just definitely want to give Mel and his guys their just due, because sometimes they don't get their flowers enough. But Mel, you were on the field alongside Jeremiah. There was a lot of intensity and a lot of chippiness and a lot of back and forth on that field tonight. From your vantage point, just what was some of the stuff that was going on out there when you were on the field with the camera?
Well, just running around, with the guys sitting next to you, just trying to talk and direct the show, telling them when to go live on the field camera. It just looked like, yeah, a lot of emotions was flying high. Um, and hey, I thought some things was about to go down a couple times, but
It looked that
just
way.
yeah, oh, it definitely did. It definitely looked like it, but good thing nothing happened. But I guess what? So I guess what? Sick with it. They beat the Insomniacs right earlier
They beat
this
them
season.
In the
back in week.
beginning, yeah,
They beat them back in week 5, 56-50. And of course,
yeah.
the question that everybody has that was asking is, could they do it again when it
Mhm.
all when the with the money's on the line? And obviously today, that did not happen. But it's not like Sick did not have any chances because they definitely left some points on the board. There was a lot of
Oh yeah.
championship points left on the board.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I mean, there's definitely a lot of things that could happen. I mean, drop passes. I mean, JG threw some passes that were right on the money that normally sure-handed receivers would catch. They just dropped. I mean, same thing
Mhm.
with the Insomniacs. But again, at the end of the day, the Insomniacs didn't lose their composure. They stayed together. Um, I mean, obviously a lot of chippiness, and some want to blame the refs, this, then, the third. But at the end of the day, when it came down to it, the Insomniacs were just better on this day, and thus they now have a chance to repeat as champions. But it will not be an easy task as BIC stands in their way. But I will tell you this right now: one matchup that I'm really looking forward to seeing up front is Dave Valley against Chris Cunningham. That's one matchup that I'm really going to keep my eyes on, seeing that battle.
That's
Um,
interesting. Very
it,
interesting.
it, it's a very interesting matchup, because, again, we know that the BIC has a very talented defensive line. They're very stacked in the trenches. So is the
Well, you took my
Insomniacs.
thunder right there with that. I was ready to see one of my matchups would be that defensive line going up against Scooter. That's
Yeah,
that's going to be a good. Are they go get Scooter off his mark? What they I mean, Scooter can move though. Let's not go away from that. But just to see that how they gonna handle that pressure because BIC is going to bring the pressure. We know that for
yes,
sure.
yes. Yeah, yes, they are. But also at the same time is how. I mean, the Insomniacs have a very good special teams when it comes to the 3-on-1. How are they going to try to neutralize Pack Money on the 3-on-1? How are they going to try and neutralize Ashante Worthy on the 3-on-1? But also at the same time, can the BIC match with Donnie Lyons on the 3-on-1? Because he's very
Filthy what he
dynamic in that.
did.
Yeah.
Filthy what he
So
did on that 3 on
there's
1.
there's like I said, there's a lot of superlatives that we will dissect and talk about in these
Oh
next
yes.
13 days before July the 21st, which, by the way, tickets are on sale now. Go to a7fl.com/championship. Use the code A7FL25 to get 25% off your tickets. That's for all ticket packages. Again, game is on July 21st in Asbury Park, New Jersey, at Asbury Park Stadium. Game is scheduled to throw off at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is 1 p.m. Pacific, 3 Central, 2 Mountain, and just a little bit after 10 a.m. in Hawaii. So, again,
Guys will
Ace,
always schedule these games when I work. Like I would love to be off on one of these games so I could just sit here and be part of the cast. Because aren't you guys, JP, the Jaffos, you guys doing the cast?
me and JP are planning to do an ASNFL championship game cast here on the other side of the ball channel. So definitely we will get our insight on what we think might happen as Matt, Rob, and Corey bring you the call. That is
I'm definitely chiming in.
that I know you would. Now, I had thought that Munchie was going to do another sideshow because he did park his car in the same spot he did sideshow number 1. And again, big games, everything on the line. It just seems like Munchie just
Speaking
finds a
speaking of
way to shine in this
Munchie,
game.
aka who I call the Arrow. Let's go back to the game, the playoff game against the Force, where he did that interview.
Well, he said.
Do I need to say anything else?
No.
Do I need to say anything else? If you want to know why Munchie went out there and played the way he did, and how he's going to play throughout the rest of the way, just go back to that interview against the playoff game in the Force. You felt every word that man said. And they went out there and put it out there. To the atonement of, can you run his stats by me one time, Dub? I think he had, 2 touchdowns? Did he shoot the arrow 2 times?
I think Munchie had 3, if I'm not mistaken.
3?
I know he had 2 for sure, but he might have had 3. But I would have to go back and rewatch the telecast.
And it wasn't even on 4th and Munchie. He was getting busy on second. He was getting busy on second down.
There was not many times that they had to use 4th and Munchie in this game that we saw between the Insomniacs and Sigurd, which ended up to be a 56-36 final score. But like I said, it just seems like it
Mr. Wilkerson was on both sides of the ball getting busy.
Yes, he was. But again, the versatility that is Richard Juice Washington. Like I said, big man should not run fast like that. Especially him.
Loose.
The juice was definitely loose. And
yes, indeed.
And he was not running through the Hertz Airport terminal trying to get to a Hertz rent-a-car, and not jumping over the hurdles. But definitely, he had a strong game running the ball and catching the ball out the backfield. But as I said, the one thing that is different from this particular Insomniacs team as it was last year it was RKC was the running game against the Nightcrawlers last year. This time around, against a team like the BIC, you've got 3 backs you can use. You can use Wilkerson, you can use Devontae Carter, you can use Juice. So perhaps if you get to the 4th quarter, Wilkerson can be
don't
those.
Forget about Munchie. Munchie can run the ball from the backfield too.
You can put him at a running back too, but also Munchie is very good at throwing a screen and throwing a blocks, because that's just what he does.
Indeed, football player.
That's what he is. That's exactly what he is a football player for sure. But hey, I'm looking forward to this matchup. Everybody's looking for this matchup.
It's gonna be good.
To be
Are you guys going out to the championship game at all?
Staying in Arizona.
I looked at tickets, and when they start throwing numbers at me, I was like, my bank account can't afford that.
I haven't even looked to see.
And I looked weeks ago. So now if you looking right now, shit, good luck.
Damn. Yeah. When are they supposed to be going out there?
You know when they leave
Supposedly, they're gonna catch. Some of them might catch a red eye. I don't know. I don't know for the team per se, but I know some that is not involved with the team per se. They might be catching a late flight Friday, coming back Monday morning. I don't know. Because
what day is it? The 21st is it?
The 21st is on Sunday, so I'm guessing they might leave somewhere on the 19th and come back sometime on the 22nd. I don't know. That remains to be seen. So I mean, we'll see. Anything is definitely possible.
I thought about going out there to see that. It just woof.
Yeah, and they're flying into Newark, right? Newark,
New Jersey. Yes, Newark, New Jersey is the closest airport to where Asbury Park is. Of course, the game will be held in Asbury Park Stadium on the 21st of July. Again, it is the BIC taking on the Insomniacs. The BIC, by way of beating the Patterson U 56-32 in the Eastern Conference Championship, and then in Vegas, it was a 56-36 win for the Insomniacs against Sick-Witted. And I guess my question now would be, if you are sick, do Do you try to run it back with what you have? You try to recruit new guys. I mean, what would be the question of what Sick has to do to get over the hump in the championship settings to get to a natty championship game of their own? I guess that would be the question if there is one, because obviously we know Sick is talented. Um, they certainly are capable. They certainly are capable of being the Insomniacs. It just didn't happen tonight or last night. So now we have the U and the BIC. I mean, the BIC and the Insomniacs battling out for the trophy. But one thing I will say, the weather certainly could possibly be a factor because, again, you're going from a dry heat to playing in humidity. I've never played in humidity, so I don't know how that would be. So definitely hydration will play and be a factor in this title game. But
Yes.
you got the combo that is Sterry Codrington and Ashanti Worthy taking on the combination that is Scott Hamilton and Eric Schooper Jr., which should be intriguing. Which O-line can get the better push up front? Which D-line can get the most pressure up front? I mean, there's just so many
There's
things.
storylines. There's storylines on top of storylines that you can go with this game.
Yes.
It's
and of course
you can pick a subject and you can spend 30 minutes just talking about that one side of the ball.
That you can, and certainly it will be talked about on the 3-on-1 podcast with Matt, Rob, and Corey. Certainly will be talked about on the other side of the ball with myself, 2-5 Live, Chris, and Scott McCorkle, which again, shout out to the Viking. Definitely had a great time broadcasting with him and Chris again this year, as it was our last broadcast of the season, which kind of makes me sad because, you never want, good stuff to come to an end. But like I said, we definitely give our best to Rob, Matt, and Corey for
I was on one of those broadcasts.
That you were. Certainly that was an ultimate joy for me having you out there and seeing what the A7 is, for sure.
Yeah, for all of us, man. For all of us. I got to say, when you was out there, it definitely, the energy you brought, because we knew you, we got to talk to you, but you definitely brought, definitely another level of energy to add to that, and I look forward to next season. Like, we need to make a push and get you out more than one time.
Oh no, I'm gonna start playing it. But whenever you guys release that schedule, I can start planning my vacation around there and start using vacation days. Like I said, I already cleared it with the head honcho. I just gotta make sure I pick certain days that she gets some of the vacation time before I come out there and start doing that. But no, we gonna make it happen more than a few times next season.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Like, it's like family. Like you already, just how you came in. Everybody, got love for you. I mean, I do, and I see how the people are with you. So it's definitely it's a must that we do that. If Derek's watching, Derek, we got to get him out here.
Well, you heard what Derek said. He's hired. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He did. Those were his words.
He said that. He did say that. I did. Yeah.
I can't
wait. We are awaiting the head of officiating, Will Franklin, to join us. He's having some difficulties with the link, so I'm trying to make sure he gets in here. We're waiting on that.
Does he have a? What did you send it? Did you send it to his email?
I sent it to his phone. And I sent it to his messenger.
Okay.
And
so we have a message for Mel.
Right.
No, that's Big Kitty Mac coming in. Talking about giving us some props on the camera feed.
We'll definitely hang a star on that one for sure. That definitely gets a star.
Definitely excited to see Big Kitty Mac go up against one of these BIC defensive linemen. Definitely looking forward to seeing that, seeing his talents. Hopefully, there will be a lot of big man with football on this championship setting.
We gotta have that in the championship game. It just wouldn't be A7 if big man don't get football.
Bro, who was the dude today? The big dude that got the rock and Persick with it, and like he made that play, but he had dude had the whole thing hype. You seen the big dudes get around, you know.
Well, Josiah Sal, who
Okay.
went to Vanderbilt, big number 57, Big Goose. Not only did he do that, he did that with one flipping hand, which is insane. But he has been doing that a lot. But that just shows you what kind of a talent that Big Sal is. But at the end of the day, this is just what he does and how he does it and whatnot and so forth. But um, definitely excited to see this matchup. That is, yes, he is Big Kenny Mag. Yes, he is. Without question, he is. No
So
doubts
peace.
about that. He is an outstanding talent.
Mm-hmm.
So, needless to say,
Definitely agree to that.
what that is. But welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show recap show. As I'm Dub, that's Mizzle, and we're joined by Mel Carey of Flash Media Sports. Hardest working man in sports. Glad you're with
Big
us.
time facts. Big time facts. Oh yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Dub, from your perspective, I got a question for you. From your perspective on what you saw at the game, I mean, of course, you had a. Never mind. I see that you are to the facilities for a second. Understand? So I'll just ask Mel this question then, since Dub is walking away. From your field perspective, what could Sick have done different to make the game a little bit more closer than what the score would show?
Mm. Yeah, you know what's crazy is even though I'll be broadcasting on the camera or something, I'll be missing so much stuff. You know, believe it or not. Um,
I can believe that.
yeah, but I to me, I think that they could have. I think that they're better than what they showed. You know, maybe just like just certain areas make some improvements. Um, but I think like to me they look like a good team. Like they're solid. And I'd have to go back and really look and really, you know, to really like point things out. But to me, I mean, yeah, like that. I just don't think that they played, to like their full potential.
I
And
understand.
I don't know what that was or whatnot, but you know, but yeah. What about you? I mean, you probably
That's I was going to lead off that. That's a good point because in the chat they said if they would have linked on the run game more, maybe that would have helped them out a little bit. So I got that from the chat because honestly, I didn't really get. I was only listening to the commentary. I had them in my ear because I didn't get. I was at work while the game was being played, so hopefully nobody on my coworkers are watching this. Not.
they'd be like, oh, see, that's what he was over there doing. He over there watching football and stuff.
No, I had the earpiece in my ear.
Okay.
And so my phone was close, so I wasn't while I was cleaning the rooms. My phone was kind of close by, so I wasn't too far away to where I lost service. So I only heard from what Dub and Scott was saying, and then with 2-5 joined the broadcast. But when I got a chance, I read the chat, and the chat was like they should have been running the ball. They didn't use Lavish enough.
Yeah. That's You didn't hear too much about Lavish. I didn't hear that name.
I did not hear Dub mention his name at all. Maybe on the 3-on-1, maybe possible.
Yeah. I didn't hear a whole lot. I remember him getting. I think he did get like some balls thrown to him. But again, yeah,
It wasn't enough.
Mm-mm.
And then they didn't start using DP till a little late. I heard his name, but I didn't hear him enough. Especially in the to get to the championship, you should be using your star players. That's what I kept hearing 2-5 say as well too.
Right.
They wasn't using their top players.
Yeah.
But I wish Dub was on so he asked a question about what Sick should do.
Lavish scored a touchdown.
Okay, okay, okay. But was there anything after that though? Was he an impact after that one touchdown? Did you hear more? But
Yeah.
to answer your question that you put out there, Dub, like should sick add on? Well, all teams should want to get improved. There should always be competition at every position. That's how you make your team better.
Yeah.
So not saying that they don't have the talent there because wait, they did beat Insomniacs in the regular season. They just couldn't. It's hard to beat a team back to back.
Yeah, and plus they're with the defending champs too. So, you definitely had
Exactly.
to come. If you're gonna do that, you definitely got down there play a perfect game, or come, come
Yeah,
with it, play your A game.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's almost not like to use the reference with the Warriors. The Warriors chilled in the regular season because all they knew what they needed to do was just make it to the playoffs because they knew they could turn that switch on. Lean on Clay. Curry can have a game. Green can have a game. So I'm not saying that's not what the Insomniacs did. They took they just set back, but it kind of looked that way. They may have lost that game, which they did play very well to try to compete within that game, but just it was just too much that day. But it's playoff time. It's time to gotta hit that switch.
Right.
So
Yeah.
and
They need a true.
so what Dub is saying, as he's not sitting here saying this while he's on the show, he's on the show by not being on the show. They need a true bell cow at running back. Compliment Julio Mora and Devin Houston. Did I say that right? Mora and Devin Houston. That could be true.
Mhm.
I mean, you got to have multiple weapons at all positions. It seems that's what's needed. So yeah, I definitely can agree to that.
All right.
But I think
Dub sitting in dirt. What is?
oh man. Well, that's crazy because I sent Mel the link and
Oh, snaps.
and that would make sense because never mind. No, not gonna say not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Hey, so some way, somehow, I need you. If I can get your email, I'll send you the link. Let's see. We got from Mr. Denzel Daniels. Their high moments, our Super Bowl was when they beat us in the regular season. The motivation to beat us was gone. They did it in the regular season, and that was all their energy and fire they had.
So the motivation, they weren't motivated.
Mm.
Motivation was gone. They was riding that high horse off the first one. Oh, we got to get there. Okay.
Yeah. And well, you could also from the comments that you said the body language didn't look right from them as well. So, but it like I said, hey, when it matters the most, that's when it counts. It was the playoffs,
Right.
Regular season compared to it's different.
Yep. Got to be ready.
Yeah.
Gotta be ready.
Yeah. That's as Denzel agrees with you, Mel.
Yes, sir, yeah. Man. I am looking forward to next season. As far as what we're going to try to do with the production, we had some issues with which I don't know if it was the computer. We're using a new computer the last couple weeks, a new type of computer. And so there's some things that I've got to look into and research. But I do think next year that we're going to have 2 cameras on the field, like 2 end zones. They'll be wireless capable. And hopefully we have the bodies. Like we've been rotating bodies in on cameras to hopefully find some people that, are comfortable and will stay and, kind of do some stuff so we could do a lot more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have the audio sync issue fixed, which I don't know if you noticed that with the guys in the broadcast when they're speaking, like the lips syncs off. So
Okay.
okay. So that is something. That is
see.
even it is something, but it's a costly something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But it's cool. So we're getting everything in place. But I am excited to see what we're gonna do. You know, when we get the right opportunities, get the right pieces in place. Because slowly but surely we've been getting like little pieces here, little pieces there. You know, and yeah, man, it's so definitely looking excited to really showcase these guys. You know, Nevada's talent. You know, so
Well,
definitely
it,
working on.
you can only grow, and you're already giving us good quality for what you're working with right now. So I can only imagine what your mind and what you want to put together. So
Oh yeah, bro.
definitely
We
be
want to
looking
do it
for.
all, bro. Like we want to do it. Like this is uh you know, and we do have more equipment than what we use right now. We just don't have bodies. Like we have equipment where we can give the officials microphones, and if they had a speaker they could speak, and so we could hear.
Oh,
We got um we got actually got a couple wireless systems. We got but there's this new device that I want to get, and what it would allow us to do is it would allow us to have a regular broadcast, and then say for like you guys, like the broadcasters, we could send you guys your own feed. But not only that, we could send the officials a feed directly on the field for like instant replay. You know, all independent. You know, so there's things
yes,
like even right now, like if we had bodies like this, we do have some stuff to where we could actually do that, but we just can't do it with the bodies. That's why it's like even like with me, you get there set up, and then like I'll help set up, but then I'll be on the field camera. You know, then I'll run back, you know, check on stuff. But it's just trying to get experience, and you can't put somebody, you know, new necessarily on camera if they haven't really filmed, you know, too much, because
correct,
the camera be all over it, or you know, that might
correct.
be cutting stuff, and so a lot of things. So that's why for me, you know, just being one of the more experienced people, like I just jump around, you know,
Yeah.
but just trying to keep it together, keep it floating. But
All
yeah,
right.
it's fun,
Well,
exciting, and getting to get connected more with the players. That's one thing I never really did too much, because I was always focused on, you know, just trying to get the broadcast stuff going. But you know, starting to mess like with you guys, being on the podcast, everything like that, definitely been getting me more connected with people. Like I said, you guys inspired me, man. So when I get the podcast popping, you guys are going to be coming on it.
I,
So
I
hey,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
first time I've ever been on a podcast, Mizzle and Dove show, baby.
100%.
Yep. And
100%.
now, hey, now they
What?
can't get rid of me. They get tired, be like, hey, man.
Hey, nope, nope. Sure won't. Sure won't. You know the door is always open for you, brother. Ain't no closed door here.
Nah, you know
But
what?
no,
I appreciate it, and it
I
works.
do definitely appreciate that because I see what you did. Like I said, I've helped out on that. So to see that you want to get this to better, and look, I didn't even notice the off sync a little bit because I just be sitting here watching.
Yeah,
So for you to catch that, and maybe somebody else have caught it, but for you to want to already is on that, that's just going to make
yeah.
this.
Well, it's been an issue that we've been having, you know, and like of course, like Foxes, you know, they're getting on me like about it, um, you know, and so yeah, it's just an equipment thing, or we got to get another piece for the broadcast, and so like we'll have it, we'll have it.
Oh,
Um,
no,
you know,
I
but yeah, there's like a
definitely
lot of things, like honestly, like you know, from doing it, coming from the background, like doing broadcast in the military, it was, you know, like man, you talk about people really picking stuff apart. um yeah, you know, it was crucial, it was really bad, so like stuff like this doesn't really phase me too much, you know.
yeah, definitely can tell.
Dub
Welcome
Deuce.
back, brother.
Hey
Welcome
Dub, so
back.
when we
Thank you.
Steve was taking me to the airport, we were behind a car that their tag said the Blaxican. Yeah, it was a white. It was a white.
Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes.
unbelievable,
That is great.
unbelievable,
Now,
unbelievable.
did you hear all that uh equipment Mel is bringing next year?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes,
Hey, Dub,
yes,
it's
I
gonna be
did.
tight, Dub. Yeah, it's just this one piece that we're gonna get that's gonna definitely change. It's gonna be a lot easier, like for you guys, because now you guys are actually gonna have. It'll be so easy because this one device, we don't got to have all that extra crap that we got. We just got this one device, plug in a couple cameras, and we in business. Hey, bring a monitor. We got those monitors. There's your monitor for you guys, so now you guys can see it. And then what I'm really looking forward to is, like, if we can do that replay for the officials, I think that's gonna be dope. Where like they have it right there.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
they have like their little 15-inch monitor right there. Or even if they walk up to the booth, they still got one, you know. So
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be dope. That's gonna be dope, you know. So well, looking forward to that, man. It'll make everything easier, make things a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're daisy.
Then you can relax a little bit.
Also, man, but that's the thing. Like now, like we're starting to like see players. There actually are players that are volunteering to help out with broadcasts or bodies, and so that's cool. You know, just like letting them know if like they're not playing that week or something. We don't mind training them up, you know, and to do some stuff, you know, to help out. And what I tell them is like, man, so you seen the broadcast, so just think, how would you like it to be if they were, you know, like shoot. How would you like it to be in film that way? Just make sure you get everything.
Mr. Accountant, who are you? Mr. Accountant, who are you telling to go to bed to?
Oh, my bad.
Because technically speaking, you are talking to 3 night owls.
Yeah, I usually be up this way driving back to Arizona at this time.
Yeah, Mel is normally listening to us.
Yeah,
he's making that 4.5 hour drive back to the Cactus State.
Yeah, I can damn near make it all the way back to Arizona.
No, Mr. Quarry, actually, no, it's not. And Mizzle can tell you, me and Mizzle have stayed up plenty of times being night owls, mainly watching Major League, but you know.
I literally have to force myself to go to bed because I do have to go adult and work later on. So
yeah,
but if I didn't have to work, hell, if the guests didn't mind us rambling and talk about this A7 all night, I can sit here and do that all night.
Bro, I tell you, man, I really like, for me, man, y'all really help me because shoot, I'll be on that down road and then shoot, y'all give me something to keep going, bro. I get back home a lot faster.
You know what, Mr. Quarry? You go cuddle with your wife. God bless you, sir. Appreciate you. Bless you. Bless you.
I just come in here and do like a 2 second,
a
2 second roast and just get up out of here.
Because everybody wants to roast the damn light skin. It never fails. It never fails. She is with her boyfriend. Okay.
Wow. Damn.
You know what it is? Light skins get blamed for everything. That has not changed.
Damn.
Or in my case, blame the Blaxicans. It's just what it is. But nonetheless,
there it is. That's what I was doing right there.
Nonetheless, Mr. Quarry, congratulations and good luck in New Jersey against the BIC. I said, if you're just in case you're joining us, this is the A7FL recap show to where we are recapping the East and Western Conference championship games. The Trenton BIC defeated the Patterson U 56-32. Sick with it, and the Insomniacs beat Sick with it 56-30. So we have the Trenton BIC taking on the Las Vegas Insomniacs as the Insomniacs looking to go back to back. Jonathan, more than likely, probably not. But I am, along with JP of the All Pro Joffos, we are going to do a A7FL cast like we did for the Insomniacs Sick with the game back on May 5th. I would like to be out there to do that, but more than likely you will get a Manning cast per se. I know someone that would do that with you, and we both know who that is.
Damn.
For sure.
What the heck? Oh, wow.
Wow.
I don't know if I could go hang out with you, Dub. Wait, your boy over here, Dub. Man,
That ain't me. That is all Mr. Corley right there, folks. I have no say with that. If I was over there, first thing I would do is probably go to Flushing, Queens, and go watch the Mets play in Citi Field. That's probably what I would do.
Damn, Dub. I just realized you haven't been by the jazz club, man.
No, I have
That is-
not.
Damn. I'm glad that okay. Well, we got the season's over now, so that's okay. Cool.
Well, I told you whenever you want me to come over there and stop by, let me know.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it like when I was in town, so you could have a face to face and so you could see.
Wait, there's a jazz club in Vegas?
Yeah, a matter of fact, whenever you come,
I mean, of course, there will be a jazz club in Vegas. What I'm just saying.
Yeah, in Chinatown. Yeah, so we do some work with a jazz club in Chinatown. They do live music a few times a week, and we produce it. And so, trying to get
John,
in their rotation.
New York pizza is good.
Matter of fact, whenever you come,
New York pizza, absolutely.
Yeah, whenever you come back into town, bro, I want to we should all just go out, just go there, get something to eat. Just one night. That's what I would like to do. So,
damn.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting some trips out there to Sacktown, though. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Hey, you already saw the Viking was here. The door was open. Definitely. Hey.
Damn.
Again, thank you
for what you drinking, Jonathan?
Thank you for chiming in, Jonathan. Again, good luck and congratulations. One step complete, and all the best of luck in New Jersey. Heading over there to play for the national title against the Trenton BIC, which again, this upcoming Wednesday,
defending the title.
Yeah, they will get a chance to go back to back. Only the Patterson Eagles gone back to back in the 10-year history of the A7FL.
Seagram.
That is as old school as old school could be.
He said, "Just kidding." He said, "Just kidding, fellas."
That hurt me, though. That hurt me.
Is he?
Hey, but when I saw Seagrams at first too, I was like, "Whoa, yeah." No wonder why we're getting these kind of messages.
Screwdrivers had to get more vitamin C. Okay, well there you have it.
Ooh,
there you have it, folks.
I think I was.
I don't even think I've had a screwdriver. Wait.
I don't know what a screwdriver is.
I'm 41 years old. I don't think I had a screwdriver.
But he did have a black Superman
before.
Oh, I've had a black Superman. Now I've had multiple of those.
I got me some Seagrams gyms. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in.
Yeah, my drink is a Tito's and soda.
Tito's.
Vodka.
Tito's a club soda. Yeah, I'll do that.
Mother Russia. We will do this for Mother Russia.
Yeah, Mother Russia. What you be sipping on, Mizzle?
Tequila.
Oh yeah,
and before that, I was a Hennessy drinker.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Hennessy. And Dub, you don't drink
now.
Right? I'm not a consistent drinker, but I do. Crown Royal Apple is my go-to, or Crown and Coke, or an AMF and Adios. And I did used to partake in the heme with my brother, but
I'm drinking no more.
It better been
tequila and something else cost you $1,500.
You know what? I'm about to say that better have been the best. That better have been the best tequila of all time if you're paying $1,500. I'm just saying.
What?
That's what I said.
Hey,
wait.
You can go out to Thailand for $30. You be good, bro. Go to Thailand, $30.
Oh baby.
$30, Jonathan. You good. That's only if you're single though. Only if you're single.
I ain't going to Thailand.
Yeah. They got.
He says he's not going to Shadowloo.
What? when you are a private ranger in the battalion after a deployment.
Oh man, you was in the military?
Apparently so.
Got hosed. Oh,
Yeah, so you must have been military. Yeah. When you're private in a ranger battalion after deployment. Yeah, hey. After deployment, you got that bread. Shoot, go ahead and do some R&R. Oh, congrats, man.
yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Hey, salute, brother. Thank you for your service.
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, for real. Thank you for your
Was you?
service.
So I'm
20
assuming
years.
you was Army, since you said a Ranger battalion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like the United
That
States
sounds
Army.
about right. That sounds
Yeah.
about the field.
So how did you? So no, how did you get the nickname the Accountant, which is on the back of your jersey?
He's not actually a
I
accountant.
like I'm inquired to know how.
So
Which,
Army.
by the way, which
Appreciate
by
They
the
got
way,
jobs, bro. They all
which,
got
by the
jobs.
way-
Like,
which by the way, the Accountant, damn good movie, and I'm excited to watch the Accountant Part 2.
Oh, Part 2. As soon as they drop that, yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. Thank you, Ben. Since
Indeed.
DC dropped the ball, wouldn't give us a Batflick movie.
sick pack. That's dope, man.
Brought to you by Bambino Jackson.
Sick pack.
But nonetheless, don't forget the 3-on-1 podcast with Rob, Matt, and Corey, as they will talk about the championship game, as we will also this upcoming Wednesday on the other side of the ball with myself, Chris, and Scott, and live with 2-5, which, by the way, also, here's the story. I was wearing glasses in a football tourney at night, and I was cooking their DBs, and Damian Kindle of AZ Union said, "Stop letting this accountant-looking mother effer beat us," and the nickname was born.
I love it.
Ooh, that's
So,
good.
I love it.
He was wearing
That's
his
perfect.
bifocals at night
That's
like
perfect.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's cooking, and thus the accountant nickname was born.
Definitely hanging the star.
That is a great story. That is an absolute
that's
great
awesome.
story. So once again, welcome to the A7FL Mizzle Dub Recap Show. I'm Dub. That's Mizzle. We are joined by Mel Carey of Flash Media Sports as the Nevada season came to an end as the Las Vegas Insomniacs go back-to-back in defeating Sickwood by a final score of 56-36. Of course, earlier today in the East Conference Championship, the Trenton BIC defeated the Patterson U by a final score of 56-32. So there will be a lot of dissecting within the next 13 days and talking about this football game from all sides and all places in the A7FL world. Interesting to know if there was a spread, what would that be? Definitely this will be the yes, sir, Mr. Mason. Go ahead.
What am I gonna do with my Sundays until NFL tackle football kicks off? I have no Sunday. I look forward to listening to you and the Viking and Chris, and even I gotta wait 2 weeks to listen to Rob, Corey
Matt and
Hammond.
Corey.
Sir. I do not know if I even want to put that on the tags. Even wow.
It's nothing that Scott McCorkle would not say.
This is absolutely right. I lost. Take over. I lost what I had. I lost my train of thought right
there. Okay, so folks,
there's not much that I get stunned by, but that one right there, that got me.
No, so unfortunately, fans, we were expecting the head of officiating, Will Franklin, to join us, but the man has been on the phone taking calls since the game was over, so he definitely will be on the Mizzle and Dub show whenever we do a show this week to talk about stuff in the A7. So definitely want to just reaffirm that will happen. So sometime this week we will have Will Franklin on the show, the head of officiating with the A7FL. But we are privileged to have Mel Carey of Flash Media Sports joining us. Like I
Appreciate you to
said,
be here.
hardest working man in sports, and I see that Corey went with an opening and saw it. Now, Mr. Accountant, if you're still in here, um, real quickly, just give us.
Don't say
No,
that.
this is a football question. This is a football question. Mr. Corey, just your first initial thoughts on the Trenton BIC, your opponent in 13 days
Yes.
for the Natty. So, real
Yes.
quickly, if you can type that fast, give us your initial thoughts on the BIC.
I don't
To
know.
which
He
again-
seems to be quick with the fingers.
Yeah.
That's a very fair assessment. Yes, it is. But just wanted to reiterate that I'm greatly appreciative. I couldn't have better partners in Scott McCorkle and Chris Bird to do these
Yes.
games with. They definitely help make me better and enhance my craft to try to get better at this thing that is play by play. Okay, so so apparently he is going to type us an answer. So we await
You're not trapped.
the answer of Jonathan Corey. It's not a trap. It's just a question. Your thoughts on your opponent in the upcoming championship game that will take place on July 21st. Which again, by the way, fans, tickets are on sale now for the championship game in Asbury Park, New Jersey. So go to A7FL.com/championship. Enter the code A7FL25. Again, the code is A7FL25, and you can get 25% off any ticket packages for the title game in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Again, the game is scheduled to throw off at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central, 2 Mountain, 1 Pacific, and just a little bit after 10 a.m. in the wonderful state of Hawaii. So then you have the rest of your day, if you are in Hawaii, to enjoy it after you watch.
So trying to get back to Hawaii. Oh, man.
I'm trying to get there for the first time.
See
Let me
what
tell
that
you.
look like. I ain't been out there.
Oh, man. It was great. Like I tell you this, I don't get in California water. I don't. But when I was in Hawaii, you could not keep me out that water.
Damn.
The food was nice. I mean, the food was good, not nice. How I say that? The food was good. Yeah, the luau we went to was nice. I enjoyed Hawaii. My kids enjoyed it too. So that was also
That's amazing.
they were. Let me tell you this. They were not in their phones at all while we were outside of the room. When we were out on the beach and stuff like that, no phones. They were in the water, chilling, stuff like that. But we came back to the room, of course, because you were out all day. They were back in their electronics. But when we were out and about, there was no phones. And that was not us telling them no phones. That was them on their own account. So
that's nice.
That was the good part. We spent it was a good family vacation.
That's cool.
Okay, here we go. Dub, you gonna read it?
Yeah. So Jonathan Corey just typed in. I asked him what is his initial thoughts of BSC. He says,
"Sorry, Mel.
The fact we have to travel is an advantage for BIC. Their quarterback is evasive, and it's definitely something we struggle with. Hopefully, after playing Bagway last year, is something we hope we can fix. At the same time, defensively for them, matching up against Davik and Munchie will be tough, and Scooter's ability to get rid of the ball quickly will be key. But the trenches will decide this game. Very good, astute, accurate point.
That is spot fucking. Yeah. Wait, this is the pod. So that's spot fucking on right there. Because we did mention.
Yes.
We did mention a couple of things that he did say. I did say about Scooter's ability. Definitely matching up with Munchie. So yeah.
I think it will be. I think one of the things will come down to is, can BIC establish a run with Courage Mosey, and can he carry the load? And then again, can the Insomniacs utilize their three-headed combination of Wilkerson, of Devontae Carter, and Mr. Washington? Because definitely having those three guys back there, and they all run different. Those three guys can wear down a defense.
Mhm.
I don't think we will see a 50-46 score like we did between the Nightcrawlers and the Insomniacs last year. I think it could be somewhere in the, I guess you could say, 35 to, you know, 35-31 type of score, somewhere in that range. And he says he just sent that tipsy. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure it would have been a paragraph if he was sober or if he was fully drunk. We never know. But definitely thanks to John Corey for giving that analogy and strategy. But hopefully we can have some more guests on as we continue to preview this A7FL National Championship game, as it is the Insomniacs and the BIC.
I'll take one,
I'll
bro.
join you. I'll
Yeah.
join you, Jonathan. Look, I'll pour me up one right now with you, brother. Let's go.
What you
Let's
sipping
go.
on, Mizzle?
If you can telepathically send one, different story.
I don't know if you can see this, but some Lalo.
Oh, damn.
Tequila.
Look like you drinking some nice stuff over there.
That's his new tequila crush.
Oh man.
That was the bottle that was the brand that I bought him because he had the better record than me in our yearly NFL picks on the Mizzle show.
Are we on again?
Yeah, we can do another tequila versus whiskey.
Well, at least we can start. At least we can start in the beginning of the season because we started in the late season, so I felt kind of bad.
No. This past season, it was from week 1.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it again.
The first time we did it late season, but no, this past season, no, it definitely was week 1 from start to finish. So, story time. So, fun little story.
I love story time.
We played Trey Robinson in an indoor league in Vegas, beat his team by over 30, and all he bragged about is how many yards he ran for. Well, again,
oh boy.
This is the Trey Robinson Bowl, for lack of a better term, as of course.
Oh baby!
Trey Robinson is trying to go back to back in his own right. Again, he was on the Insomniacs a season ago.
Oh shoot!
Looking to do it with the Trenton BIC, and Mr. Corey has a superlative that he thinks about Mr. Robinson, which that is his opinion.
Are we going to share it?
And I'm over the hill. Now, are you part of the over the hill gang, Mr. Corey? That remains to be seen. But nonetheless, looking forward to the BIC and the Insomniacs on January the 21st. But again, one thing I want to point
July,
out,
not January.
I don't know why your birthday is on my mind. I really don't know why.
You know what? Are you kidding me? Something? I mean, now you told the whole everybody. Yes, my birthday is January 21st. Since he's continued to say January,
I'm scared.
Even when he said that in the broad,
I'm scared to answer that question, Mr. Corey. I don't want you to be sending me some Scott McCorkle stuff.
So wait, question: Can you block your DMs? I mean, of course you can block people, but if you haven't blocked them, that means yes, his DMs are open. See, I'm intrigued to know what you're going to send them.
Oh Lord!
Just get off football. We got this is the pod for football. What are we doing now?
I'm deleting Trey comment. I am politically correct. I'm a nice guy. Okay, well,
boy, you know what? I see a lot of people be going at it with this guy Trey Robinson. I would really like to know the full get down of why that he gets. You know what? It is morning entertainment for me when I read it. I be cracking up. Not gonna lie. I'll be seeing what they be talking about in the group chat. I'll be dying.
Well, I mean, you things like this, you never can know what can happen. But I know there's some back and forth between Trey because he was out here, did lead the Pit Bosses to a fall brawl championship. Was on the Insomniacs, the won the 90 last year. Now he's the only guy that has won a championship on both coasts, and now he's trying to go back to back in his own right. So there's a lot of back and forth with
Okay. So
between.
this is me as a person that is hearing. This is nothing against Trey or anything like that because I don't know the brother, but it almost sounds like he's Tupac's song. He gets around. That's what it sounded like right now.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but we.
Oh man, you just said he
no.
played for what? Did you say 3 Vegas teams? Was it 3 Vegas teams or 2?
No, he played for well technically 3 if you want to count the Outlaws in the football brawl. So yeah, there was
And
3
then
teams.
now
He
he's
played for
in
and now he's well, Trey's originally from Pennsylvania, so he originally came in the A7
okay.
during the town.
So he went home.
So he originally played in the town beef era, then came out here, and now he went back to the East to play there, and now he's playing for the BIC, trying to go back to back in his own right. So there's that. But I mean, I know there's a lot of people out here in Vegas that likes to talk their ish, if you will. So I mean, that definitely will be one fact. That'll be definitely one factor of the storyline if there is one. Because I mean, there's a lot of storylines that you can do.
I did hear. I did
game.
see in the comment. This is the Trey Robinson Bowl. I did see that.
Yes, the Trey Robinson Bowl. Certainly, I know Trey's going to want to have a big game against the team he helped contribute winning a title.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
as he should. I mean, it's almost like when Clay's going to come back to San Francisco. Do you think that Clay does not want to score like 40 points?
Of course. But interesting that they gave him Jason Terry's number. Is there some magic in the 31? They gave him 31. Yeah, he's going to wear 31. Yeah.
Ew, how you go from never mind. Now, we'll save that for the Mizzle and Dub show, non-A7 week. We could talk about that for sure.
For sure. But nonetheless, again, this is the A7FL recap show about the conference title games as it comes down to the BIC and the Insomniacs for the national title. But I know Mel needs to take a nap because he's got a flight to catch. Lord knows I need to take a nap because I got to take Moms to an appointment tomorrow. And Mizzle needs a nap just because Mizzle needs a nap. Otherwise, he will try to stay up with the Lord, as he tends to do from time to time. But nonetheless, I want to send our congratulations to the Trenton BIC and the Insomniacs for winning their respective conference championships. And we definitely look forward to seeing. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, he sent me videos. What in the hell is this? Oh, okay.
We scored
69
points. Majority of the white guys on our team. Y'all had a team.
Hey, Doug, you should end the show before you start watching those videos. I mean, unless you get a.
No, I'm just trying to. So
unless
basically, what you said.
World.
No, I'll send them to you privately, Mizzle. So okay, there you go. All right, so there you have it, folks. But nonetheless, special thanks to Mel Carey from Flash Media Sports for chiming in with us as he is hanging out at Harry Reid International Airport.
Always appreciate Mel, man. Always hardest working man. Hey, we gonna print that on the shirt for you, bro. Hardest working man in the
sports. Yes,
and we're gonna copyright that.
we are very much fun, Mr. Corey. But I'm not.
I'm a riot once you get to know me. You got to get to know me though. I just don't.
There is
everybody.
There's a reason why he has the name of asshole. I've been calling it that for 26 going on 27 years. Hey, that's how I feel about Marine World Africa USA. So I get it. I understand it. I don't call it Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Damn it. It's Marine World Africa USA.
That's what I grew
just like California's Great America, I will still call that Paramount's Great America because that's what it was all those years that I went as a child. Dadgummit.
Tell him.
The game is chess, it ain't checkers. But it will be the ultimate chess match between the Insomniacs and BIC. Yes.
Never mind. We'll save that for the show, the next show.
Damn.
What is 18 inches long and always makes a woman cry? Doves?
Doves?
I'm just answering the question that Mr. Corey asked.
Stillborn.
Oh boy. He went there.
Okay. Yeah.
Nevertheless, thank you to everybody for chiming in and watching this edition of the Mizzle and Dub recap show of A7, where once again the Trenton BIC and the Las Vegas Insomniacs will meet in the championship game. Love you too, Mr. Corey. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you to Jonathan Corey for chiming in. Thank you to Denzel Daniels for chiming in. Thank you to Cool Case Justin Shepard for chiming in. Thank you to Scooter Scott Hamilton for chiming in. Thank you to Brother. Thank you to Denzel Daniels. Enjoy your early morning too, as well, Mr. Quarry. Definitely get some sleep. Mel, have a safe flight. Please let us know when you land back in Arizona.
Appreciate you guys.
Again, July 21st, Las Vegas Insomniacs, Trenton BIC.
Woo, can't wait.
The Insomniacs trying to repeat as A7FL champions, or can the BIC once again take the crown back and bring it back to New Jersey? We will find out all that on July 21st. For Mel Carey, for Mizzle, I'm Dub saying thank you for watching, and as always, it is 5 o'clock some damn where, and you've been watching the A7FL Conference Championship recap on the Mizzle and Dub Show. Yeet.